Hi everyone, welcome to episode 9 of the Bargain Bandit. Today's date is August 16th, 2012. And today, as in every third episode, I'm just going to run through a bunch of my recent pickups from yard sales that I'm going to be selling on eBay. So enjoy this episode, and we'll call this one the I Got a Lot of Cool Stuff episode. Let's get right into it. First thing I'm going to show you is this really cool wooden chalice I picked up for a quarter. And here it is. It's got the lid. It's hand carved. It's got a maker mark on the bottom. RW86. I don't know anything about wooden chalices or their value. I picked it up because it was a quarter and I thought it was cool. If you know anything about wooden chalices, you're a wooden chalice expert, leave me some comments. I'd love to learn more about them. So I'm always in the mood to learn. So if you're an expert on something that I'm showing, come talk to me about it. I'd love to know more. The next thing I got for a quarter each were these, and I thought that they were really cool and timely because NASA's all in the news right now because, you know, they're so cool. They landed a robot using a hovercraft on Mars. Like, you know, that's really cool. So these two NASA coffee mugs, I thought that they were pretty cool. This has got the more classic logo, and this one's got kind of like a black and more updated modern logo. They're clean, they're no chips, they're in really good condition. I love these mugs. So they were for a quarter each. I thought that they were a pretty good pickup. We'll see. I know I haven't had the greatest luck with coffee mugs, but maybe these mugs I'll change the shift in the wind. The next thing I got was this. I picked up for $1. It's an electronic handheld battleship. Electronic handheld games are still pretty easy sells. You know, you're not going to get a ton of money for something like this, but I picked it up for $1, and even if I sell it for only 10, that's still, you know, a profit. The next thing I got I thought was kind of cool, and it's this thing here. I'm not really sure what it's used for, but it says Bridge, which is a game, so I thought it was right up my alley. I'd like to know more about this, so if you know something about it, please let me know. But it's all metal. It's got a felt thing on the back in good condition. It's in good condition. It's kind of cool. I thought it was neat. I bought that for $1. I bought this because everybody says Wilton, 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 Wilton in all their videos. And shout out to all the people who do videos like this because I do watch your videos and I find them very helpful sometimes in, you know, whether or not to buy something. So like I wanted to see if I could sell a Wilton thing because everyone talks about Wilton. So this is a choo-choo train pan. This is vintage from 1983. It's a three-dimensional cake. It's pretty cool. It's in good condition. It's clean. And it doesn't have the instructions, but it has the cover thingy. So we'll see if I can sell Wilton like everyone else does. So I don't know. Next thing I got were these two really cool Monopoly trays. I paid $1.25 for these. Those are pretty cool, and they're right up my alley because they're Monopoly. You know, it's all you can see Monopoly. So I thought those were cool, and you know, I might get 15 for the pair. I bought this because again it was cool, and I don't know anything about it. So if anybody knows anything about this kind of thing, comments. This is a set of German books. Children's fables. It's got things like Die Maus und die Lo, which is the mouse and the lion, and things like that. So, like Die Frosch und der Orsch, which is the frog and the ox, which is not a fairy tale I've ever heard of. But they're really cool, oversized books, children's books. They've got some really cool artwork in them, so you can see the artwork. It's really nice. They're big children's books in German. It's called Die große Schatzhüse. I'm not the most fluent German speaker. I only took a semester, and I can remember like wie sie wieder gets. Yeah, okay, I can't remember anything. Okay, so the next things I'm going to show you are 3 games, and then that'll be it. That'll be the end of my video. So the first game I'm going to show you, I overpaid for, but I couldn't help myself because, you know, I haven't picked up one of these before, and I just really wanted to have one and then sell one. Is Star Wars Monopoly, and I paid $3 for it, and unfortunately because of the market being flooded with these, they're hard sells and they're not worth as much as you think. The box is in okay condition. It's got a little bit of shelfware on it there and a little bit of shelfware on it there. It's got a little bit of an indentation. Everything is here. It's complete. It's got the cool little pewter figurines that are, Darth Vader. So these are interesting, and I'm not going to get much for it, unfortunately. I mean, I will make a little bit of a profit on it, but for $3, probably not the smartest purchase, but the person would not come down on their prices at all. And actually, one of the things I bought from her for $3, can't even sell it. It had battery corrosion so bad that the game doesn't even work. It was an electronic game. So, live and learn. I need to remember to open those battery compartments before I buy something. The next game is something I've sold before, and I couldn't believe it when I walked into the thrift store. This was a thrift store purchase, and saw it on the shelf for $1.99. And that is this, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I've sold one of these before to this poor person in Australia who still has not gotten their game. We sent it priority mail international like 3 weeks ago, and international shipping is a real pain. Neither of the people that I've sent internationally yet have gotten their items, so I'm a little stressing out about that, because it's like, I shipped them the same day that they bought them, the method that they paid for, and what else can I do except wait and hope that they get their item. But the Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a pretty cool game. It's a pretty popular game. I sold the last one for $20, and it was in worse condition than this one, so I'll probably ask $25 on this one. And it's all taped up, but they didn't tape it to repair the box. They taped it to prevent the box from tearing. So, well, I hate people taping their boxes, as you know. This tape job doesn't actually decrease the value of it as much as a box that was actually repaired would. It's got a little bit of tape damage on the bottom from something taped. But other than that, the box is in great condition. The interior contents are in fantastic condition. It's in even better condition than the last one I sold. So yeah, I'm looking forward to selling that one. Another copy of Buffy. And finally, the last game I'm going to show you is a game that brings me back to my childhood. And I actually played this with my 6-year-old last night, and he loved it. And it's all here. I confirmed that by playing it. And it's called Guess Who. And it was originally released in 1987, but this is a re-release in 1996. The box is not in the best condition. Somebody wrote on the back of it. But I don't think it really matters for whoever would buy Guess Who, because it's more of a nostalgic game you want to play with your kids now. If you're my age and you have young children, this game is a lot of fun for your kids and a lot of fun to play with them. You've got these this tableau of potential people that your card could match, your opponent's card actually, that you put it right here, and this is the card they're guessing, and then you would be guessing their card. And you ask questions like, is it a man? Do they have brown hair? Do they have a mustache? Are they wearing a hat? You ask questions like that to try and figure out who it is before your opponent can figure out who theirs is. So that is Guess Who, and it's fun. Like I said, I had played with my kid last night. He had a lot of fun with it. He beat me. So anybody can win. And it's just, it's a fun nostalgic game. And a lot of people my age played this when we were kids. So definitely one of those games that, my generation would love to buy. And these actually sell pretty good on eBay, so it was a good purchase. I bought it for 50 cents. It was a no-lose situation. So that brings me to the end of my show. Woo! Not too bad today, not too long. So yeah, I picked up obviously a lot more things. I've got, Bridge for Juniors, Upwards, NFLopoly. I picked up the set of dominoes I already sold, and I learned a lot about dominoes. So thank you to the buyer of the dominoes who educated me, Kenneth, who educated me all about Paremco dominoes. I really appreciate it because now I know what to look for. And I don't know if you just heard that, but something just sold. You want to see? Connect 4 with 5 ways to play just sold. So I shall be shipping that out to you. Thank you, whoever bought that. So, it's always fun to be sitting here and all of a sudden hear the cha-ching. It's my favorite sound in the world. Cha-ching. Anyway, so yay, I sold something else just now. I sold a lot of other things in the last couple of days. It's been kind of a crazy busy day, so expect episode 10 very shortly. Check out my auctions, Kraus House of Cards and Games. You can visit two websites, krausehouseofcards.com or krausehouseofcardsandgames.com. They're different websites. One shows all my eBay auctions. The other one shows other stuff that we've got up. And what else? Well, email me, comments, like me, subscribe to me. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. And leave comments, questions. I love feedback. Send me a message. Ask me a question that I probably won't be able to answer because I'm a noob still. Tell me I'm doing something wrong. Anything, I really like interacting with people. I had a guy who bought something from me say, "I really like your videos," and that made me feel super good. So thank you to that too. And if you're watching, person who bought my Garmin, thank you for watching my videos. And so I will see everyone, episode 10, next time. Bye.